What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here with another World of Warcraft video. Today we're going to talk about something that you can do for a limited time only. These are gold making activities you can do during the Hallows End event from October 18th to November 1st here in the NA. The only time we're going to be able to get these items is during this event. However, you can sell them year-round, and as a matter of fact, I recommend you farm up a bunch now and then sell them throughout the year. Because if you sell them now, you're going to get a lower price. So you got to make a decision, right? Do you want to sell them now and get some gold back, but faster? Or if you're a long-term player and you've been playing the game for a while, or you plan on playing the game for a while, you want that long-term gold to be more profitable, you're going to get them now, and then you are going to sell them throughout the year when it's in the off season, or it's not during Hallow's End where the player base can't get them. Because you got to think, 365 days in the year, you can only get these items we're going to talk about 14 days out of those years. So the rest of that 350 some days, people, if they want them, are going to have to buy them from people like you and me who are farming them. So that's what we're going to talk about. Before we do that, though, make sure to like the video. It really helps me out. If you like the content, you've been watching for a while but you haven't subbed, please sub. If you haven't seen this content before on this channel, you can sub now if you want, or give it a fair shake, watch it, and if you like it, go ahead and drop a sub. Join the Discord. The link should be down below, and let's get right into it. So I'm here in Stormwind. This is where the event is in Stormwind. Now, obviously, the Horde is going to have a different spot here, but since I'm not Horde right now, I'm going to talk about what to do here in Stormwind. The pets, though, and the items that we're going to be getting are the same. You just have to locate the vendor in a different city. So let's look at some of these pets here. We're going to talk to Pippi. We need to find Pippi here. Dun, 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 right here. We're going to talk to Pippi, and we're going to look and see what they have to sell. So these are the pets that I'm talking about that you can sell during this event, that you can only get them here. Some of these are listed for an insanely high amount of gold. Now, to buy these, you need what is called a tricky treat. That's the currency that you get for doing world quests, well, daily quests rather, for doing the daily quests and the initial quests for the event. You'll get a few for killing the headless horseman that you can do once per day. And then you can also get some from just flying around. And actually, Tomcats right here, Tomcat Tours, is an add-on that actually tells you where these buckets are. And then there's also an add-on called Candy Bucket, and when you get it, you pull it up and it shows you where the different candy buckets are, and you get a few little tricky treats out of there. So a lot of traveling, a lot of flying around. Even the quests have you traveling a whole lot. You're going around getting all these different things here. There's achievements attached to them and all that kind of stuff, but for the tricky treats, that's the way to do it. Initial quests, the dungeon once a day, getting these buckets, and the dailies. So what do you do with them? Well, for gold making purposes, we're going to be buying these here. This is one that is pretty cool. It's like a little mini Naxxramas, and it sells for 102,000. Well, I shouldn't say it sells for. It's listed for 102,000. Regional sale average is 22. A lot of these have really bad sale rates on them, even when you open up the auction house and look at them. The Sinister Squashling is a little bit better, but it's more common, so it's going for 69 gold. This one, 30k regionally. The Feline Familiar and the Cursed Beerman, or Berman, I guess is how you would say it. Maybe it's a type of cat? I don't really know. But this one's listed for a lot. So 20 to 100k is what these things are listed for. So it's definitely worth getting the 150 treats if you can muster it together to go get those, to get some of these pets and get them listed on the auction house. So that's one way to make gold with this event. However, there is a much more common, much better, in my opinion, much easier way to make gold. And to do that, we're going to need to go to Shadowmoon Valley in Draenor. So let's go ahead and head over there, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here we are in Draenor, Shadowmoon Valley, and we're at a place called Sokrathar's Rise. Now, if you're an Alliance, you're pretty lucky because you can just use your Garrus and Hearthstone, be right here, and fly down here. If you're the Horde, you're going to end up here in Frostfire Ridge and have to take the long flight down there. Though I think that you can take a portal to get over to Asheron and then fly over, and that's probably a shorter flight, right? Although it may be called War Spear or something like that. I haven't played in a long time on Horde, but you probably come to this island here through a portal in Ogrimmar and then come here. It might be a little bit shorter. Either way, you're going to make your way down here to Sokrathar's Rise. You're going to be farming along this edge right here and then down along on this island. So these mobs do hyperspawn. These are the mobs that we're looking at farming. The salty dregs, these growing squashlings. This is also during the non-event where you farm for like the Zomstruck pet, but all the little crabs are replaced with these guys, and so you're just going to be mass killing them and hyperspawning them and looting. So one of the best things to do as far as the groups I've been in is we'll either be up here or we'll be down here. Now, towards the end of the night, in the evening, there's usually people all around here anyway, so there are multiple groups helping respawn these. If you try to do this by yourself, you're going to have a hard time hyperspawning them. You're never going to run out of mobs to kill because there's so many, but they're just not going to hyperspawn like they would if you were in a group. So 2x4s are great for this. And just coming over here and finding a group in Group Finder. You just go to the Group Finder, type in face, type in coin, type in faceless coin, coin of many faces, and then you'll find a group. There'll be people doing it, or start your own if there's not. So you're killing these, and what you're after are three main things. So let's take a look at what they are. The first thing you're going to be after is this. This is the big item here, the coin of many faces. Now, I will tell you that this may take a while to sell. I still have some from last year, actually, and maybe even some from the year before that. But I always keep them on the auction house, and they do sell. I probably sell like one a month or something like that. And right now on my realm, they're going for 17,500, and then regionally they're going for 8,400. These are going to drop tremendously in price as the this holiday goes on, and then they're going to go back up the farther away from the holiday you get. All right, so this is what you're farming, and then also when you're farming these, you're going to get spectral grogs. Now, a lot of people were sleeping on spectral grogs, but this is actually pretty decent here. Look at this sell rate of 0.49. Currently, the minimum buyout is 56. So this is something that you could actually pick up and you could sell right away. You don't really have to wait. Now, you can hold on to them and the price is going to go up. I'll probably sell them as I get them. And then the last couple of days I'm farming, hold on to a bunch for the rest of the year. That's my plan for those. And then also you have a chance at transmogs. They do have the Draenor loot table, so all of the sweet transmogs from Draenor can drop here. And so I've already gotten a few of those as well, a couple 300, 400 piece items. Nothing major yet, but that is something that is going to drop. So those are the three main things: the grog, the toy, and transmog. And again, these are things that you can only get during this event. These mobs aren't here the rest of the year, and they don't drop those. So those three things from this farm, on top of the pets that you buy with Tricky Treats, are the ways that I personally am going to make gold here, and the ways that you can make gold as well during this 2-week holiday. It also does give you an XP buff that's going to stack with the Winds of Wisdom buff if you are in a certain place every 4 hours, and it also drops a mount from the Headless Horseman, a dungeon event that you can try once per day per character. So Hallow's End, one of my favorite, one of the easier clear-cut holidays to make gold in, mainly from the faceless coin. So I'm going to spend a lot of time probably on this island chilling out, mass killing stuff, and seeing what I get. So good luck out there. Get out there and farm, get a group together, have fun, and cash in on some killer gold. So again, thank everybody who's already subscribed. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Drop a like, leave a comment, join the Discord, and until next time, I'll catch you all later.